rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals.
It's the Colorado Rockies. It's the St. Louis Cardinals. We're going to get ready to get things started. John Gant is going to take the mound here. Ramel Tapia leads off in the top of the first. Tapia breaks his bat on the first pitch. It gets barehanded and thrown to first by Nolan Arenado. We see the lineup for the Colorado Rockies here.
He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this.
Yeah, Freddie Galvis is up next. He hits the first pitch right back to second and gets thrown out. That's his second out for the game. Charlie Blackmon's up. He's hitting .333 at this point. Blackmon swings and fouls off the first pitch. Unfortunately, this would be a theme for us swinging at the first pitch, as you will continue to see throughout the game. Fouled this off 0-2. And honestly, as you hear them talking about the rain, it doesn't stop us. We end up getting this game, man, as you'll be able to see. It does seem to affect play, but that's it. Blackmon gets thrown out by the shortstop, and now we're going to the bottom of the first. With Kyle Freeland on the mound, he's 2-0 at this point, making what will be his fourth start of the year, as Tommy Edman leads things off. First pitch to Edman. Edman drops a bunt, but it drops foul. The next pitch from Freeland. That one's taken for a ball. 1-1 count for Edman. Edman swings and misses 1-2.
They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Fouled away.
Edman fouls that pitch off. Still 1-2. The pitch count does become an issue for Freeland as we get further along into the game. Galvis ends up picking up the ground ball and throwing it to Diedrich at first for out number 1. Take a little peek at the Cardinals lineup. Next man up is Harrison Bader. First pitch from Freeland. Bader swings and misses 0-1. Next pitch from Freeland. Bader drops the bunt and throw by Freeland, but it takes Diedrich off the bag as Bader gets the first. Nolan Arenado's up. That one's a strike. Arenado waiting for the next pitch. Freeland with the pitch. That one's down for a ball. 1-1 count. Strike 2 as that one hits the strike zone. 1-2 count. 1 out. Harrison Bader at first. Nolan strikes out looking. Out number 2. First strikeout for Kyle Freeland. Paul DeJong is up next.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong.
That one's over for a strike.
Nothing in one.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of driving
And
it in.
Bader's off,
Pitches
and he's in safely.
late, and he's in there easily.
No tag really, as Bader just hauled ass into first, into second base.
Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Got another strike there on DeYoung. 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch from Free. Oh wait, never mind.
Now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second.
Freeland
Just hold on to
didn't like the pitch he selected, so he picks another
and two. Here
pitch to DeYoung. DeYoung fouls that one off.
Bader stands at second with two gone. That's
And
all
another
he gets.
foul
That
ball.
foul, and
Still
might have been
1 and
fortunate
2.
to stay alive that time. A 1-2 pitch.
That one's high for a ball. 2-2 count. DeYoung's on. DeYoung waiting for that next pitch. He fouls it off yet again. 1 and 2. That one's fouled off again. Still 2 and 2. 2-2 count. Freeland trying to make the pitch. And DeYoung again fouls it off. Another 2-2. That one's high. 3 and 2. 3-2 count. Goldschmidt is on deck. Freeland has to make a pitch here. He does. It's fouled off. And we do it again. As you can see, 22 pitches in just one inning. Like I said, pitch count was going to be a problem, and it ends up being a big problem later on.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him
We
out.
got him finally looking,
Battle goes to the pitcher.
and we end the first inning. No score as we get ready to kick off the start of the second inning.
Grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They
Gleyber
said they'll put
Torres
extra
is up.
effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet,
First pitch hit back up the middle. Shortstop scoops it, throws it to first, and that's out number 1.
Games that can really challenge a player.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather.
Brendan Rodgers is up.
The infield dirt a little good.
Rodgers knocks it right back to Gant. He knocks it down, picks it up, and throws it to first.
Still managed to
Out
get an
number
out on the
2.
play. Whoa. And now in the box, Derek Dietrich.
Derek
Hitless in
Dietrich's
4 tries
next
in the
as
ball
John
game
Gant
yesterday.
makes his
Ready
first
to deal.
pitch.
Here comes the first pitch.
Dietrich hits the
Swing
ball.
and boy,
Second
ground
to
balls
first.
in the inning.
Out.
Third straight right here.
So 3 straight ground balls, 3 straight outs.
Colorado.
So we're moving on to the bottom of the second. Kyle Freeland
Lifted down the line in left.
gets Goldschmidt to foul that off. 0-1.
They wind up and the 0-1. That's in
One's
there.
over.
And
Strike
keeping the
2.
ball down.
0-2 count
So
on Paul
back-to-back
Goldschmidt.
sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
And here comes the next pitch. This one's hit by Goldschmidt into right field. Charlie Blackmon there to make the catch.
For the first out.
Out number 1. As we take a look at the defense.
Rockies are positioned defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder
With a 990 fielding percentage.
best in the business
As
covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap with one of the most
it's hard for me to
accurate
see.
arms.
Dylan Carlson's up. He lines this to left in front of Sam Hilliard. Got himself on first.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Tyler O'Neill.
Tyler O'Neill is up next as he watches a strike.
Him here with a runner at first now and one.
Carlson's at first. O'Neill is at the plate. Freeland makes the next pitch. Strike 2.
The top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, make
0-2
no mistake
count.
about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more
O'Neill
aggressive.
gets a hold of this one, but fouls it off as Blackman tries to make a jump for the ball.
The next 0-2.
Next 0-2. Another foul ball.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Another protective swing that time, and
Another foul ball.
Count stays at 0-2.
Count continues to stay at 0-2 as he continues to foul balls off.
Right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses.
That one's outside for a ball. Finally just threw a ball outside. Made him basically keep the bat on the shoulders. That one's inside, ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I
Another
think we'll
foul
see
ball.
a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
2-2 one more time.
And that one's swung on, strike 3.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase.
Andrew Kisner is coming up next.
You don't have to come inside the strike zone.
We got 2 outs. And there's a ground ball to Galvez. Galvez. And he threw it to Torres for the force out at second. Sam Hilliard comes up to start things off.
It's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big
First
part of
pitch
that
swinging,
is
Hilliard fouls it off.
a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Another foul ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The offense better
Hilliard's
get it going
behind
right here, 'cause
0-2 as
they
Gant
certainly
makes the
can tell
next
from their
pitch.
dugout, this guy is carrying himself.
And swing and miss, strike 3.
All his pitches.
So he ran the fastball by him for the
Elias
punch out.
Diaz
Sam
is
Hilliard
next.
goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. And now a pitch on the way. Elias
Diaz swings at him.
misses there, so he's down 0-1.
The only words I could say about that pitch was, what the hell was I thinking? 0-1 count. Next pitch was inside. Diaz pops it up. Shortstop comes and makes the catch for out number 2 right behind the mound. Kyle Freeland's up. Freeland
From the stretch.
swings at the first pitch and fouls it off.
Hey, when you're featuring a midnight fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And Freeland hits this back up the middle. Second baseman makes the throw to first, and we're out of here. Out number 3. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd. No score. As John Gant will lead us off. And he watches a fastball from Freeland. Next pitch from Freeland. It's fouled off. 0-2. 0-2 count. Next pitch from Freeland. And Gant pops this one up. Diaz waits and makes the catch for out number 1. This does end up turning into a bit of a pitcher's duel, as you'll see. So get back up to the top of the order with Tommy Edman. Waiting on the pitch from Freeland. Edman. First pitch. Edman backs it up the middle, right into center, and gets a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
Harrison Bader's next. Got 1 out. Edmonds at first. Bader's got the speed, so we've got to try to keep him off the bases. And he watches that one for strike 1. Followed behind 0-1. Edmond. Is that still at first? Still got one out.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
0-1 count. Bader watches that one for strike 2. 0-2 count. Bader. There goes the runner. And that was supposed to be hit and run, and that one was fouled off. Comes the next 0-2. Bader fouls that one off. Still 0-2. 0-2 counts yet again. Here comes the pitch to Bader. Bader swings and misses. Strike 3.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect.
Nolan Arenado's up next. 2 outs. Still have Edman at first as Arenado fouls that one off of Elias Diaz. Arenado watches the next pitch for a strike. Falling behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Freeland with the next pitch. Arenado swings and fouls it off. Next pitch to Arenado. Another foul ball. Still behind 0-2. Freeland waiting. Freeland getting ready to throw the changeup. And that one's popped up in the shallow right. Blackman a little slow to make the play as Edman makes it to third, and we got runners at the corners. On that one, it was very simple. Just looking at it, I didn't expect it to drop as quickly as it did at that, and I thought that Freddie Galvis would have her. I thought it would select Freddie Galvis to try to make a play on it, and when it didn't, I didn't react fast enough. We got a 1-2 count. We got a 1-2 count here on Paul DeYoung. We got runners at the corners, 2 outs, and DeYoung fouled that one off. That one's fouled off yet again. Still 1-2. 2 outs. 2 on. And we got him. Strike 3. So we got out of the getting as we forced the Cardinals to strand 2 runners. We still have no hits. They've got 4. And we're getting ready to start the next inning here. And the top of the 4th. First pitch to Tapia, grounded back to first. Goldschmidt tosses it to Gant. We got out number 1. Next up, Freddie Galvis. He's 0 for 1. First pitch from Gant. Outside is Galvis. Holds off on the pitch. Galvis hits this one down the line at first, but it goes foul. 1-1 count. There's Galvis, waits for the next pitch. Gant making the pitch. Galvis grounds it back to Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt tags the bag, and we got out number 2. Charlie Blackman's up. He's 0 for 1. As Gant makes the first pitch, and that's swung on and missed. 0-1. Here comes the next pitch from Gant. That's high, but fouled off by Blackman, and he falls behind. 0-2. 0-2 count. Blackman waiting for the next pitch. Gant makes the pitch. It's inside for a ball. 1-2. 1-2 count. Blackman waiting. Next pitch is outside. 2-2. 2-2 count. Blackman waiting for his pitch from Gant. Gant makes the pitch. It's hit in the right field, but it's foul. Or no, ground rule. I'm sorry, ground rule double. I'm sorry. I thought it was foul. I forgot to do this. This ends up being a ground rule double as it hits just inside fair territory and then bounces over the wall. But Blackman's on second with 2 outs. Gleyber Torres watches the first pitch for a ball. So we finally got our first hit with Charlie Blackman with the ground rule double. Gleyber Torres then hits the next pitch to short. DeYoung throws to Goldschmidt, and just like that, the first hit is wiped clean. So we're in the bottom of the 4th inning. Paul Goldschmidt's on the mound. Kyle Freeland making pitches still, as he is now up to, I want to say that is 60. Yeah, 61 actually. As I said, his pitch count does become an issue here as we get further into the game. That first inning, throwing all those pitches just nearly didn't do me any favors. That one is swung on and missed finally. 6th strikeout for Freeland. Dylan Carlson's up. He's 1 for 1. That one's over for a strike. 0-1. Next pitch to Carlson. That one was fouled off. 0-2. 0-2 pitch popped up. Freeland comes off the mound and makes the catch. Out number 2. Tyler O'Neill is up next. He's 0 for 1 on the day as he watches that sinker drop for a ball. 1-0. Here comes the changeup from Freeland. That one is fouled off, evening the count at 1. 1-1 count. Another changeup coming from Freeland. That's swung on and missed. 1-2. Again, Freeland's pitch count is an issue. We're about to throw pitch number 70 here, and that one's fouled off. And that one misses for a ball. 2-2 count as O'Neill waits for the next pitch. Another changeup down, and that one swung on and missed as we end the 4th inning with no score. We get to the top of the 5th. Brendan Rodgers is on the mound. First pitch to Gant. First pitch from Gant, fouled off. Falling behind 0-1. Rodgers waits for the next pitch. Gant throws it outside. 1-1. Gant at this point is only up to 30 pitches. As that one is fouled off. 1-2 count to Rodgers. Rodgers waiting for that next pitch. And that one is skied into right field. And caught by Carlson for out number 1. Once again, this becomes an issue for the Rockies here. Derek Dietrich is up next. First pitch swinging, and that one is hit deep into foul territory. Falling behind 0-1. Dietrich fouls that one off as that one came inside. Falling behind 0-2. 0-2 count to Dietrich. Here's the pitch from Gant. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. That was his 2nd strikeout on the day as Sam Hilliard comes to the plate. First pitch to Hilliard, outside for a ball. Hilliard waits for the pitch, swings and fouls that one off, evening the count at 1. Next pitch to Hilliard. That one's inside for a ball. 2-1 count.
Just one hit, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
Next pitch from Gant. Hilliard swings and misses at the changeup, falling behind, even in the count at 2.
Fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside, trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty
2-2 count. Hilliard waiting for his next pitch. Gant throwing pitch number 40. That one swung on, missed. Into the dirt as Kisner throws it to first, and they get out number 3. We move on to the bottom of the 5th inning. Andrew Kisner is up. Kyle Freeland at 72 pitches entering this inning, as that one's over for a strike. As I said before, the pitch count becomes an issue. As we are now up to 74 pitches. This is number 75. That one's outside, falling behind, 2-1. 2-1 count to Kisner. Freeland makes the pitch. That one's hit to third. Rogers makes the throw. Diedrich makes the catch. We've got out number 1. John Gant comes up next. Kyle Freeland making the first pitch to Gant. That one swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee, or he was sitting off speed right there.
That one's fouled off. Followed behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Freeland makes the pitch to Gant. Gant swings and misses. Getting strikeout number 8. Tommy Edman comes to the plate. There comes the first pitch from Freeland. Pitch number 80 on the night. That one's over for a strike. Edman waits for the next pitch. Hits this one right to second. Galvis makes the catch. We end the 5th. Still no score. Elias Diaz comes up. First pitch to Diaz. Hit straight into center. And Bader makes the catch. Out number 1. Kyle Freeland steps up. He's 0 for 1. As Gant makes the first pitch to Freeland. Freeland swings and misses. Can't get the cutter. Can't get a hold of the cutter. Falling behind 0-1. Next pitch, two-seam fastball hit high and to right. Carlson makes the catch, and we've got 2 outs. As Ramel Tapia comes to the plate. Ramel Tapia waiting for his first pitch from Gant. That one's over for a strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down.
Tapia waiting for the next pitch. That one's high. 1-1. 1-1 count. Tapia waiting for the next pitch. As he hits this one to Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt backhands it. Makes the tag to the bag. And we're out of here. So we move on to the bottom of the 6th. Still no score. As Harrison Bader comes to the plate. Bader waiting for that first pitch as he fouled it off. Yeah, we know. This is where I finally make the decision. Oh, I'm going to go to the bullpen. Michael Gibbons and Elser. Yeah, I finally made the decision. Go with Elser Hernandez. That one's hit to Diedrich. Diedrich makes the catch and then tags the bag. We've got an out. As we take a look at the standings in the National League West. We're sitting there 9 games back.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He singled and
Nolan
two
Arenado's up.
thus far. Here's the first pitch to
We've
him.
got 1 out as the first pitch to Arenado comes in, but it's high and outside for a ball, as I've missed my release point.
Down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Next pitch is outside, falling behind 2-0.
It's a lot easier
Now right
to
here is when I should have
something with
realized
hitters counts. This
I
guy's
should have
doing a
pulled
great
him.
job.
I really should
Seeing
have.
that pitcher's pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone,
The
he's
reason
getting
I say
there.
that is because of what's gonna happen here. I believe if it's not this hitter, it's the next one. I don't exactly remember where
2-2.
I'm about to think. I think it was the next hitter, but I'm not sure. Yes, it was the next, because this one's flied out the center. Tapia makes the catch, and we get 2 outs. So by this time, I've got 2 outs. Paul DeYoung's up, and I'm thinking, okay, I can make it through this inning. One more hitter. DeYoung fouls off the first pitch, falling behind 0-1. Again, I'm thinking, no big deal. We're behind. We're up. It's 0-1 count. I'm gonna get him out of here. That one falls outside. 1-1 count. Next pitch to DeYoung. Swung on and missed, falling behind 1-2. Here comes the next pitch. The sinker. And DeYoung just blasted into left field, into the bullpen, and gives the Cardinals their first lead, the 4th home run for his season. We finally just said, screw it, we're going to go ahead. We pull Freeland, we get Michael Gibbons up. Gibbons comes in, and he's up against Goldschmidt.
So you know he's locked in and ready to roll it. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
I throw 2 balls to Goldschmidt. I kind of amped myself up a little bit here, trying to get ahead. So when we finally get the first strike, I finally calmed down.
Around the knees like that.
We even the count there with that swing and miss. We got 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 6th, and at this point, I'm thinking to myself, "Oh my God, I'm gonna lose him. Oh my God, I'm gonna lose another one."
Here's another 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back.
Got Goldschmidt, 2-2. And we got him with the fastball. Got out of the inning, but we gave up the home run to Paul DeYoung. As you'll see here on the replay, I cringed when I saw that hit. Ugh. Freddie Galvis leads it off. We're in the top of the 7th inning.
First delivery to him. There's a swing.
And Galvis got a hold of this one. And what I like about this one is you see where it is, and there it shows foul ball 8.5 feet outside of pole. I was like, wow. I saw that stat. I was like, wow, that was cool. I fouled that next pitch off, falling behind 0-2. And then we finally hit this one through the middle, getting a base hit. So Galvis gets on first. As Charlie Blackmon comes up. Blackmon gets that first pitch, hits it right to second, and they only get the force with Galvis, so we got 1 out. Gleyber Torres is up. They throw it over there, and Blackmon slides back in. Torres waiting for his first pitch. He gets the first pitch and he hits it in the left center. Center fielder comes in, makes the catch, and Charlie hustles back to first base. Brendan Rodgers is up. We've got 2 outs. We got Charlie Blackmon at first. They throw it over, and I swear, had the throw not had been on line, Blackmon probably would have been out. But it was a high pitch. So I'm still waiting for my first pitch from Gant. Rodgers. I tried to check my swing, but the ball was, well, it was a strike. They called it a strike. I finally go ahead and hit this one to second, and then we get thrown out, and we're going to the bottom of the 7th. I'm still down 1-0. I got Michael Gibbons up, and I'm thinking, what the hell am I gonna do? Because I can't seem to string anything together as we're entering the bottom of the 7th. Dylan Carlson's up. He's 1 for 2 with the first pitch. They say he went around, and that was the first strike. Gibbons gets him with the next pitch, but it's right up the middle through the infield. So he gave up a hit. I thought, okay. Alright, I'm going to get a couple of people up. We're going to just see what's going on. So I kept Elser Hernandez ready. And I thought, alright, I'm going to warm up Carlos Estevez. I don't want to make this mistake again that I did with Freeland. So Gibbons throws his first pitch to O'Neill, and it's fouled off. Got 0-1 count. O'Neill swings and misses. Falling behind 0-2. 0-2 count. Pitch to O'Neill. Gets hit on the ground, and we turn the nice double play. As it was Galvis to Torres to Diedrich. And we watch this one because we got the turn, the flip, the throw, and then bam, the double play. So we got 2 outs. Andrew Kisner's up as he watches that first pitch for a strike. That one's fouled off. Count 0-2. The bottom of the 7th inning. And that one swung on and missed. We get out of this inning. Got the double play. We got the strikeout on Kisner. We're still down by a run as we're entering the 8th inning. But we got some life to us. We seem to have some life to us because we're going. So Derek Dietrich's up to start off the 8th inning. And I tried to hold off, but it ends up being ruled a strike. 0-1 count. Dietrich waits for the pitch from Gant. Fouled that one off, falling behind 0-2. So 0-2 count to Derek Dietrich. Dietrich's waiting for the next pitch. He finally gets a hold of this one, bloops it right into right field, and gets himself a single. So Dietrich's on first base.
Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school?
They go ahead and they make a change. I didn't realize till later what kind of change they made. So Tyler Webb comes in, and Matt Adams slid into the pitcher spot. So they wanted me to make a change here. They wanted me to do a pinch runner, so I said, okay. So I put Garrett Hampson. I looked at what was on my bench, and I put Hampson in at first base, knowing that he can't play first. I knew the whole time that he can't play first because I had Hampson at first base and I had Hilliard at the plate. Both of these guys have over 90 speed. As you can see, Tyler Webb realizes that because of the simple fact that he keeps throwing the ball over the first.
Another check on first. A dive, but he's back.
Webb hasn't even thrown a pitch to the plate, and he's already throwing the ball over the first 3 times at this point. He finally throws his first pitch. Hilliard swings and misses at the changeup. I wasn't expecting that pitch. I was expecting something with a little bit more speed to it. So fall behind 0-1. Fell behind again, 0-2 now. And Hilliard, I'm waiting. He throws it over. We got it. He's safe.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Honestly, if he throws it back over again. If I remember this right, which I think I do, I think I was a little too amped up with Hilliard at the plate because I thought, okay, this is my chance. And then, yeah, no, it was a little dribbler. That one was fouled off. I think this was the one where I was a little amped and I didn't think. And I ended up, I don't think I really was able to turn anything with this at bat. We got Hilliard still 0-2. Here comes the pitch. That one's outside for a ball. 1-2 count.
So they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
And that one's hit slowly. Oh, yeah, there we go. Hilliard ends up taking out the shortstop, basically stopping the double play from happening. I mean, he took him out. So Hilliard ends up at first. We end up with an out, and Elias Diaz ends up at the plate. The first pitch to Diaz. And they just make the throw to first because they knew they weren't getting Hilliard at second. That just wasn't happening. So the pinch hitter comes up. We got the lefty Tyler Webb up, and I'm sitting here looking at well, okay, what are my choices? I thought, okay, I want to go with C.J. Cron, but I was like, wait, I want to put C.J. Cron at first. So I went ahead, put Avisail Garcia. I went ahead and put Avisail Garcia at the plate because I knew I was going to need Cron to play first base because I didn't have anybody else that could play first. So the first pitch to Garcia was Watts for a strike. Then swung on and missed, 0-2. 0-2 count. Here comes the next pitch from Webb to Garcia. And that one was fouled off as it climbed the ladder. Still 0-2, 2 outs. Garcia watches that one outside for a ball. So counts now 1-2 as Garcia waits for the next pitch. Hits this one slow roller to short. DeYoung makes the throw over to first, and that is the out.
One left for Colorado. They're down 1-0.
We're going to the bottom of the 8th. I'm thinking to myself, damn, I probably just screwed up my last shot to get a run. So I put Hernandez in, get the prompt that, oh, Hampson can't even play first. I'm like, yeah, I know that. So C.J. Cron, that's why I kept C.J. Cron on the bench because I knew Cron could play first. So we make the change. Hernandez comes in for the bottom of the 8th. I'm thinking to myself, all right, I just want to get out of this inning. I want to give myself a chance. I got the top of the order coming up. give myself a chance just to get out of this, just to do something. So that one's right into the shift as Galvis throws the Crone, and we get our first out. Tommy Edmonds up, and that one's hit right to Torres, and just that throw pulled him off the bag. I was trying to make the throw. I was trying quickly, just trying to make the throw, and it just, the fact that I tried quickly, he bobbled it the first time, it freaked me out even more, and it just, I needed to make a throw, and it didn't work. It did not work the way I wanted.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You can tell he was out in front on that slider.
So,
I think he goes to the well one more time with that.
got that one, another foul ball. It's a 1-2 count. Here comes the next pitch, as that one's fouled off. Here comes the sinker, I think. Or that might have been a slider. Yeah, that was a slider. We got that out there, so we got 2 outs. We got Edmund is at first, and I got Nolan Arenado up. I'm thinking, all right, focus on Arenado, forget the runner, because if Arenado gets a hit, it could be a problem. So we went ahead on him 0-2. And I'm thinking, okay, I just need to make one pitch. Got him to foul that off. Here comes the next pitch. Arenado hits this one on the ground as Galvis makes the throw to first, and we get out. I'm thinking, alright, I've got a shot. I'm good. We're down 1-0, but I got a shot here. Because, you know, I thought, what's the worst that could happen? Then I saw the closer come in, and I thought, well, shit, this is going to suck. So Ramel Tapia comes in, and this is the last inning. Tapia fouled that first pitch off, and I'm sitting here thinking, this isn't going to end well for me. This isn't going to end well. Fouled off that one, fell in behind 0-2. And I'm sitting here, I'm still thinking to myself, I'm like, this isn't going to end well for me. This really isn't going to end well. So I finally get a hold of this one. Got the base hit, and I thought, alright, this is a good start. So Ramel Tapia's up. Freddie Galvis hits that one right up the middle, and that's a base hit, as we got runners at first and second with nobody out. And I'm thinking, alright, I'm cool. They want to do a pinch runner for Galvis. I didn't have anybody on the bench that could run, so I said, no, I'm good. Charlie Blackman comes up. First pitch to Blackman. That one gets fouled down the right field line. Fall behind 0-1. Blackman waiting on that next pitch. Got the hit. It's right back to Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt couldn't make the play at first, but he ends up making the throw to the pitcher, and they get the out. I got the guys at second and third. I got Torres up. I'm thinking to myself, all right, I'm good. I'm good. Then they pull this. Then they want to walk Torres, and I'm thinking, oh crap, Brendan Rodgers is next. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to lose this game because of Brendan Rodgers. So the first pitch to Rodgers, and I swing and foul it off. And I'm thinking, oh god, here we go again. We got an 0-1 count. Brendan Rodgers is waiting for the pitch. and I swing and miss at a pitch that, frankly, I shouldn't have been swinging at. I shouldn't have been swinging at it even if I had an oar. So I'm thinking, 0-2. I got Rogers, and I'm like, oh, this is going to suck. Then I swung and missed, struck out, got 2 outs. And I'm thinking to myself, it's over, it's over. Oh my God, it's over. Then C.J. Cron comes to the plate. The first pitch to Cron, I swing and miss. I'm thinking, ain't no way in hell. Cron waits for the next pitch. We're down 0-1. Got a decent pitch. Hit this one into the gap, but the left fielder missed. And I end up striking gold, scoring 2 runs. Thanks to that dive, thanks to that botched dive, I took the lead 2-1. As soon as I took the lead and they make the change to go to Daniel Ponce de Leon, I said, screw it. I'm going to get Scott Olbrich up. I'm going to shut the door on these bastards. Ponce de Leon makes one pitch. The left fielder redeems himself, making the catch. We're going to the bottom of the ninth. I got Olbrich in the bullpen. I got Estevez, and I'm thinking, I'm going to bring in Olbrich. I'm getting out of here. I'm not screwing around. Paul DeYoung is on the mound, and I really was thinking that. So I go ahead and I pull a mound visit real quick. Give Olbrich a chance to get a little bit more ready. And I thought, alright, I'm bringing Olbrich in. I'm good. I look at him. He's ready to go. And we're going to go. So the first pitch from Olbrich. And Paul DeYoung swings and misses. Next pitch. He hits it, but it's foul. And I was ready to pounce on that one. Brendan Rodgers was ready at third base to pounce on it. We get the strikeout and get the first out. I got 2 more outs to get. I got Paul Goldschmidt coming up next. But that one was inside for a ball.
Paul Goldschmidt comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That one was swung on and missed for a strike. 1-1.
Tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known.
And that one was swung on and missed. 1-2. It was a 1-2 count. The next pitch to Goldschmidt was outside, even in the count at 2. So we got a 2-2 count. Olbrich makes the pitch, and Goldschmidt just fouls it off. So we got a 2-2 count. Line that one to the right side, through the infield, and we get the single. Goldschmidt gets to keep his hitting streak alive, which I didn't realize that until afterwards. So I got 1 out. I got Goldschmidt at first. I got Dylan Carlson at the plate. And Carlson hits this one through the infield. And I got runners at first and second. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm in trouble. I'm like, oh my God, I'm in trouble. So they bring Lane Thomas off the bench. And I'm thinking, oh crap, I'm going to blow this. First pitch, Thomas fouls off. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm still going to blow this. I got in the swing and go down 0-2, and I'm thinking, alright, I think I got this. Once I got the punch out on Thomas, I was like, alright, I've got this. I've got this. I've only got 1 out. They make a play, put in a pinch runner. I got Andrew Kisner at the plate, and I'm thinking, I got this. I got him with the first pitch. He swung and missed it. I'm thinking to myself, all right, I've got this. Even when I'm falling behind, even when I'm behind, I'm up 0-2, and I get this strikeout right there, stranding the tying run at second, and the winning run at first. Picked up the win 2-1. I honestly, this was one of those games where I thought I was screwed. I thought when they scored in the sixth, I thought I was screwed. I didn't think I was going to be able to put together the offense to make the run here, but I did, and I was shocked. Just watching these highlights back for this, I was so shocked at what happened because I did not expect to pick up the win here. I did not. I really didn't expect to pick up this win. But I did pick up the win. We did get the first win of the series against St. Louis in pretty dramatic fashion. So I'm going to be looking to pick up win number 2, as we saw that they named Kyle Freeland player of the game. I got to get better and start remembering to pull players.